Noia Māori, happy Rotuman Language Week. I'm Matt Manukua.
Noia Māori, I'm Wally Poaching, host of Pacific Grandstand here at 531 PI. And this morning, we're here at North Harbour Stadium, the training ground for the Moana Pasifika. We're here this morning to have a chat to Whaolongo Tanaumanga, coach of the Moana, and some of the players. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the interviews.
Obviously, you know, there's a few of the boys in the team that the season hasn't gone the way that we had planned. A lot of us had really high expectations for this team, and we're getting through the back end and there's still games to win. But we always just kind of bring us back to the past couple of years with Moana and how, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you just remind yourself of that. So it takes time to build a good team, and we just trust the process that over time we'll get there.
Yeah, the feelings around the group are still a lot of laugh around and excitement. Looking forward to the games coming up. We're still in the fight to make the top 8. So got an opportunity this week against the Canes to, you know, the top of the table to, you know, hopefully we'll you know, give them a good go this week. Keep believing in each other, and we spoke about you know, the first couple of games that we won, and we know we can do it. And just, you know, we live day by day, just making sure that we make the most of our days, and when we come in, take the learnings, and just, you know, keep getting better every day. And
there's probably been a lot around setup, foundational stuff around, you know, how we're set up in some of our structures, you know, things like that. On the field, you know, again, you know, there's a few things around our playing group who are quite young, you know, and learning to be professional is a key thing. Is you know, those habits on and off the field and the like. So, you know, I think that's probably been the biggest reflection so far, and also ways of, you know, how we can rectify those things as well.
Those tiny little habits, boys doing their homework. You know, we're getting more and more boys around that, and we nail those tiny little habits. That's what's going to transfer over onto the field. So we're seeing a lot more of that this year, and that's a positive sign. Definitely going to be important for us this week. We just did a massive review on it, and the kind of game that the Canes will bring, and how they're going to try and, you know, dominate us physically. So yeah, the work ethic to get set onto the line and then come back off the line and just bang for a good 80 minutes is going to be important for us this week. Yeah, like every team will say this to you. For the Canes, it's their power game is their strength. They've got good ball carrying forwards. They're really technical in the breakdown, about getting there early and making sure that they get fast balls. So I thought the Brumbies did really well at doing that to them. They had some really strong carries up front with their forwards. So yeah, if we take a little bit out of that book, and, you know, all the boys here, if we bar up for 80 minutes and dominate that physicality around the breakdown and our carries, I think we'll be all right.
We put a plan right in place right from the time we got the job, you know, and ever the optimistic, I felt we could be in the race for the top 8, and we are, you know. So, you know, like, we're running to plan at the minute. Obviously, we would have liked to pick up a few more wins while we were away, especially, you know, while we were away in the islands, but, you know, it wasn't to be. So, you know, we've left our run a little bit late, but we're still in the race, and that's you know, that's all we can ask at the minute.
It's been an awesome morning here at Moana Pasifika HQ. We talked to Whaolongo Tanaumanga ahead of their big game against the Hurricanes at the weekend.
Yeah, fantastic morning, great insight. You can hear all these interviews and the chats that we've had with Tana and the players on Pacific Grandstand and Overtime with Maddie on 531 PI on Saturday morning starting from 8 o'clock. Tune in.